a takeaway here. Oleg Sanderson is in. Can he score? Yes, he can.
All right, so welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. I'm here at Sabina Park. As you can see, this is where Jamaica will take on St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the Gold Cup prelims second leg. Now, we already established and we know what happened in the first leg. We didn't put out our best. We didn't do our best. I honestly believe that we didn't necessarily do our best. We tried our best. Probably we didn't try our best. Maybe that's the reason why the result opted in that way. But one thing for sure, we should most definitely not take this team for granted when they come here to Jamaica. Now, many might say based off how the runner play, how the game go, the possibilities are on a normal day or on another day would have win the game there. But is that really so? Because this is football, yeah? Football is a game of fine margins. And if those margins don't go in your favor, let me tell you, that is quite dangerous. Now, if you'd realize how they played the first game, sit back in a deep block and then try catch us on our counter. Most of the Reggae Boyz supporters were happy with seeing us having more possession of the ball. And I'm kind of conflicted if that was in fact a game plan deployed by the St. Vincent coach. In my mind, I would say so, because they have very fast wingers to catch the Jamaica team in transition, because we play with a high line. And I would not really discourage them to stop, the Reggae Boyz stop playing the high line. The problem is we are going up against a lower rank opponent. We have a lot of quality in our team. Normally, or should I say generally, we will most definitely have more possession of the ball. The big question or the big issue is, what do you do when you have possession of the ball? Now, for me, how we started off the game, we just looked too lackluster. The first game we looked lackluster. The game moved slow. The passing moved slow. It's like we ponder what to do next. And that in itself is just a huge level up. That's too much chaos. That's too chaotic. That's too chaotic in the sense of not in the right way. You know what? I'm not going to say that chaotic. That's just lackluster. That's too lackluster. What we need is actually some chaos in the final third. We need somebody to go in the final third. Somebody who will go running behind. Somebody who will cause problem for the defenders. I already give you guys my starting lineup. So from the preview last night, but we can reiterate it here again. But for me, I 100% believe that we have to do something right. We must get it right for this game. You can imagine if the Reggae Boyz get kicked out of the Gold Cup in the prelim round versus St. Vincent, not downplaying St. Vincent that they base off their football abilities, just saying higher rank, the amount of talent, the amount of European talent we have in our team, the amount of big names we have in our team, it wouldn't look good. That's just a general truth. It would not look good if we should go down in that manner. Nevertheless, for me, let me just run back through the start 11. Andre Blake in goal. I'm going for a 4-3-3. No double pivot. I don't want a double pivot in this game. For me, because one, they will come with a low block again. Yes, they're playing away from home. If they play at their home in the low block, there's no expectancy for them to come away from home and just open up like some big old somebody at back road. Anyways, that wouldn't make any sense. And 100% the strategy, the tactics that the coach deployed at home, it worked. They almost got the 3 points, and they still got a positive result. They almost got the 3 points and still get something out of the game. So I 100% believe that they will still come with the low block, 100%. Now, in all aspects, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, you know what? There's no need for a double pivot. There's no need to have two defensive-minded players. Now, many persons may say, you know what, it's still needed because they'll try to catch us on transition. The problem is, if you realize how much percentage of the ball we have, if they catch us in transition twice and say them score 2 goals, The fact that we have probably 75% possession of the ball, kick some shot off a goal, we're probably supposed to score about 6 goals. Game done 6-2. Game over. But there's no need to have two defensive-minded central midfielders when you have so much possession of the ball. You will most definitely need a more creative element or players who will cause chaos in the final third. Now, in this game, we're definitely gonna need runners. Now, so I'm start off with Andre Blake in goal. In right back, I'm going to go for Latibo there in the right back reason. Let me tell you why. I didn't see Amar Bell. There's no Amar Bell. Amar Bell is out. So for in left back, Lembikisa will switch over to the left hand side. Centre back pairing, I don't see a reason why Damian Lowe would come into the team or make himself available and the coach not play. Possibilities coach could push him in midfield, but there'd be no need to have, I said, two defensive-minded midfielders. So I believe that he's going to go with Ethan Pinnock and Damian Lowe for the back defensive pivot. In the midfield, Isaac Hayden as the lone holding. He maybe could go start with King as well beside Pingo and keep Isaac Hayden and keep Damian Lowe in the defensive midfield position, because you're going to have some pace here, somebody who's a bit more aggressive in the tackle and someone who not going to run left the defenders. Then now you put two attackers, two midfielders beside them. So for me, as I said, Isaac Hayden as the lone holding midfielder, Demar Gray as one of the as the attacking midfielder, and Bobby Reed as the number 8. So we have two more players who are go forward, two players who can cause problems in the final third. And then now in the attacking lineup, on left hand side, Ronaldo Cephas, on the right hand side, Leon Bailey, and leading the line, Rena Broad. Now, many might say, why would I drop Boza, drop Shaman Nicholson? Because I don't believe that the team right now that we have is utilizing Boza's best characteristics or utilizing his strengths. I do think there's no way we have a striker who is 6'5", 6'6", but yet still he's not getting opportunity, or no one is trying to find the ball to put it on the head so he can head in a ball. That, to me personally, that no make no sense at all. None whatsoever. And until we start doing that, we're not going to see the best of Boza. Get the ball team as early as possible. We're not going to do that. How we are playing right now, we want runners. The team definitely need chaotic runners. And the reason I have Bobby Reed as the number 8 is because we want someone to crush the box. We want midfield runners. They're going to play in a low block. And there's 3 ways. Last time I said 2, but there's 3 ways to beat a low block. Teams that play in a low block. 1, you have a 6'6" forward, and you whip the ball in an 18-yard box, and you are getting head on it. That's 1. 2, midfield runners, midfielders who will crash the back and cause chaos. That's quite easy. And 3, movement. You're gonna need a lot of movement in the attacking lineup. You're gonna need the striker supposed to move here and there, not giving the defenders any time or to think. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. You can't give defenders time. So these are the ways where you can beat a team who is playing in a low block. If you don't have none of them criteria, or you not deploying none of those tactics, or you never try or attempt none of those tactics, you will not beat a low block, because they are set up defensively strong. If they're in a low block with a 6'7" defender who can head the ball, you are in trouble. You are in trouble if you're going to rely on crossing the ball. You are in serious trouble. But this time, I don't want to see my wingers going down to the byline, see there, and a cut back and a pass ball in the midfield. No, not to the byline. So just go down to the corner flag, cut back, and then pass back, and then cut inside on him. I don't want to see that. If you're cut inside on your preferred foot, whip the ball in the box. Get the crosses in. If you're going to do that, get the crosses in. Or go down to the byline and pull and drive for a cutback. So there's so much ways we can get the thing going. I just don't believe that we're really, really doing our best in many, many facets. I'm hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful. I believe we have the squad, we have the talent and the squad to get the job done, but it's just if we are going to do it. It's just if the players decide to turn up. And today is definitely not the day for the players to come out lackluster like we saw, come out like they get them win the game already, have the mentality to say, hey, we're better than them already before the ball even kick. I'm tell you, if you look based off what we saw the other day, you realize how the man them play. You realize how the man them play. The man them play like say them not care about who no be. The man not believe so no good. The man not care. Yeah, them respect you, but they don't fear you. They respect you, but they don't fear you. So you have to be very, very mindful and go there with the all heart and mind and fighting power. Say, guess what dumping up. But for me, I still think what team is gonna win. I think I'm gonna go 3-1. I do believe they have the St. Vincent team have the potential to score, but I just think that we're gonna outscore them. So I'm gonna go 3-1 in total. Anyways, that should be it. That should be good. That should be it. That should cover everything. Big up on yourself, people. Smash like button, hit subscribe button. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Now, see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports. We're out. God bless.